Good day, beautiful people. This video today will be discussing BOI and BOI filings.
The government created the Corporate Transparency Act. So this forces small business owners in the US to report their personal information to the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. So they said December 31st was a deadline. Failure to do so, failure to comply, would result in a $10,000 fine and an additional $591 penalty every day and up to 2 years of imprisonment. And I just want you to know that this was targeting small businesses because large companies that make $5 million or more, they were exempt. They didn't have to do this. So this received so much criticism, so many complaints of government overreach and how it was unfair. Now, here's the great news. The National Federation of Independent Business took this to court in Texas. The plaintiff was Texas Top Cop Shop. So late yesterday, they ruled that this was a violation of the Constitution, and they imposed a nationwide injunction. So Judge Mazant said that the Corporate Transparency Act overstepped the constitutional boundaries, that regulation, business regulation, falls within the jurisdiction of the states, not federal. So here's what you need to know. If you are a small business and you did not file your BOI report with FinCEN, you don't need to. However, the federal government can try to fight this with an appeal. After a potential appeal, if both parties are not satisfied, then they can take this to the Supreme Court. However, for now, unless a court stops the injunction, you do not need to file your BOI report. So the reason why Judge Mazant gave an injunction was because this was a violation of the Fourth Amendment, given the extensive personal information that was required. The Fourth Amendment protects people from unreasonable searches and seizure by governments. And companies registered under state law, giving information to the federal government would create a new form of federal power. Therefore, this was unconstitutional. So this would add compliance costs to small businesses. It was estimated to be about $22 billion.
With all of that being said, FinCEN is actually a bureau of the U.S. Department of Treasury. So you can make what you want of that. But as of today, December 30th, 2024, this is the alert that is actually on the FinCEN website. Please note that beneficial ownership information reporting requirements have been affected by a recent federal court order. The Department of the Treasury is appealing that order. In the meantime, reporting companies are not required to file BOIR and not subject to liability if they fail to do so, while the applicable order remains in force. However, you may still continue to file voluntarily. Make what you want of this. I know I did not give you a direct answer. However, I just brought forward to you what is actually on the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network website in real time. So as of today, you do not have to file. That may change. We just have to continue to look on the website and listen out for the proceedings and what has changed as far as this court case is concerned. So let me know what you all think about this. Is it overreach? Is it reasonable? Personally, I don't understand why we have to do this. We already file our LLCs with our state. However, this is a federal thing. So I guess the federal government, for whatever reason, i.e. the U.S. Department of Treasury, wants to have a more hands-on and in-depth look at who owns LLCs and whatnot. And so I know that there's a slight separation with federal and state. So I really don't know what's going on with this, and I don't know what is actually the ultimate goal or what they're really trying to get at. However, the penalties for this have been stated to be very high. Jail time, $500 a day penalties and things of that nature. And it's a little bit unbelievable. And I don't know what this new administration is going to do about this, but it doesn't sound like something that Donald Trump will be backing. So again, we all should just keep our eyes on this. If you are a small business owner, LLC owner, you just have to see how this thing plays out. If you choose to voluntarily do this, let me know. However, I don't think I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to continue to keep my eyes on it to see if it's something that we will have to do. It does seem to take a lot out of people, just one more thing that we have to do. And it seems pretty repetitive because we've already done it with our state. We already file federal taxes and things of that nature. So it's not like it's such a huge secret. It's just, it seems like just another way just for people to have our information on hand for absolutely no reason, for just redundancy. But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Please leave your questions, comments, and concerns, and you be blessed.